Happy Thursday, everyone. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. I hope you had a great week. I didn't do my video yesterday because I was traveling all the way up to Booth Bay, Maine. I'm here at my favorite place, Booth Bay Craft Brewery. So if you're ever in Booth Bay area or Maine, please stop by at Booth Bay Craft Brewery because it is an amazing place to visit and you will have a phenomenal experience, I promise. So we're going to start off the video, of course, doing our 15 seconds forgiveness, love, and gratitude boost. Put your hands on your chest, say I forgive you, I love you, send immense love and gratitude. You ready? Begin. There you go. Congratulations on healing yourself 15 seconds at a time. And please do that exercise as often as you like throughout the day. It'll help you heal. Plus, if you're ever feeling stressed or fearful or anxious or whatever, upset, you can do that exercise. And it is a way to quickly reset your body. But the more you do it, you create an anchor of peace, of gratitude, of love. So the more you do it, the more you're creating that anchor. So like I said before, anytime and then when you're feeling stressed, you can just, all you have to do is really put your hand on your chest and it'll immediately calm you down because you've created that anchor. So there's a method to my madness, I told you. So continuing on my quest to help make 2022 an abundant year for you in so many ways, I have been interpreting these universal laws from this book, Working with the Law by Raymond Hollowell. We are currently on universal law number 6, which is one of my favorite laws. It's the law of compensation. The law of compensation says you get an equal return for that which is given. And the reason it is one of my favorites is because it's such an easy one to work with. And I've seen the proof of it. So I believe in it, I see it, and I know how to work with it now. See, when I started this journey years ago of like self-transformation and healing, I would put little bits of time into stuff, here and there, sporadic. But I noticed the times that I daily work into things, I've seen those returns a lot faster. And even now I'm seeing returns on some of my investments of time that I put in years ago, but it's only because I've put like a little bit of time in. See, if you want to get something back in life, you have to put a lot in. The more you put in, the more you get back. The less you put in, the less you get back. So that's how it works. So what do I mean? Putting in what? So, if there's things you want in life, you have to dedicate time, energy, planning, going towards it. You have to spend time every day towards those things you want. First, you know what you want, but then you have to spend time every day. And what you can do is, I have a list on my phone, and instead of calling it a to-do list, I call it my law of compensation list. And it makes it sound better than a to-do list. To-do list sounds terrible, and it makes me not want to do anything. But my law of compensation list, if I dedicate time every day to something, I'm going to get a return. It's going to come. That's guaranteed. It's a law. And so I put those things on this list that I definitely want to work on every day. And it could just be 5 minutes a day. I'm still putting time and effort and thought and heart and soul and feeling, whatever, into it. So what are those things that you want in your life or things that you need to do? If you have a cluttered home, right, and you want to clean it up, but it's a lot, then put that on your list. I want to clean out this closet, and then break it down into small parts. Just do 10 minutes a day or whatever it is, but put time every day, and your compensation will come where that closet is eventually going to be straightened up and you're going to feel so at peace or whatever. We get back what we put in. If you want better health, just sitting around and wishing for better health is not going to give you a compensation. The law helps those who help themselves. So you have to start. You have to start planning, your healthy food habits, or planning to do some exercise, or, even if it's 5 minutes a day, do 5 minutes a day for a week. And then the next week, increase it to 10 minutes a day of some movement or something to improve your health. And what happens eventually is the more you put into it, it eventually creates a momentum and it starts to pull you, and it will no longer be such a struggle because you're being pulled by it, because in reality, you're becoming a different person. You're becoming a healthier person. You're becoming, you're growing through this process. So it's no longer like such an effort, but you have to start putting in. But then that's where you see your compensation. You start to get your return back, or because you're putting the stuff into it, the time and effort, the energy. If you want a different job, you have to invest in either more education or a different education, or you have to invest time making connections on your energy, and you have to invest, looking up jobs or doing something. So or becoming the best at your job so you can get promoted or whatever it is. So you have to put stuff in to get stuff back. You're not going to get anything if you're not doing anything. So, anything you want, make a law of compensation list. What are those things you want? You want to learn a different language? Put that on a list. Spend 5 minutes a day. There's apps now that you can just go on and learn. And, the more time you put in, the more bigger your compensation is going to be. But you have to give to get. It's a law of compensation. So that's what's exciting about this law, is that that you're going to get a return on the things you do. You can see in your own past times where you've really focused on something, and then you got the goal you achieved or whatever, and then your compensation for it. You can see how it's worked. And that's what that is. It's the law of compensation. So, give much to those things you want, and you will receive much. And that goes for everything, your health, your wealth, your mindset, everything in your life. So what do you want? What do you want? Then make a law of compensation list on how you can work on those things every day. Even if it's just 5 minutes at a time, you're still putting time into it. And do it every day. Every day is the key. That's where you get your biggest return. If you do it once a week or every 6 months or whatever it is, your returns may not come at all, or they're going to be very weak, or they're not going to come for a long time. But if there's just something you want, put it on that list and work towards it every day, even if it's 5 minutes. I promise you it works. So if you need ideas or anything, just reach out. I got you. It's my soul, heart's purpose that you live happy and healthy now, because you can, no matter what age. As long as you're here, still alive, it's not too late, and you are worth it. You are worthy. You are, entitled to the best and happiest life and healthiest life. And the happier you become, the healthier you become. So reach out if you have any questions. Okay, guys, I got you. Prayers of my first responders out there. Prayers of my family and friends. And, click like and share if the video is helpful. There's a link to my YouTube channel. Please, check it out. But how rich are you, huh? Like I said, list those 5 things on your hand, 10 things, put it here, and just feel how rich you are right now in this moment. What are you rich in this moment in? Can you see this? Can you hear this? Can you laugh right now? Anything. There's things that you are rich, and just feel it. Just feel it for a few seconds. Okay, guys, because you're richer than you know, and you know it. All right? So reach out if you need, and until I see you next week, I love you. Bye.